So we just got done with farmer's market and rained out. It's about 11 o'clock. It just poured down on us like crazy. And I got the truck up through the driveway. We've had so much rain, I couldn't stop. Luckily, luckily, this was wide enough that I let the fence stop me. You can see how far I went. This was crazy. Oh, that was. I was mainly trying not to hit the Peacock Palace, but yeah. So I didn't damage the truck. It's okay. But it would not stop. There's so much mud. It slid the whole way like I was on ice. I started stopping way back here, or trying to stop, pumping the brakes. And when there's this much mud, it doesn't matter if you pump. The fence stopped me, so I had to close the goats off because they've been up in the barn. And just walk over here and see how much more rain we got. So we are right at 1 3/4 of an inch, almost 2 inches of rain that we've gotten just today. We only had a 10% chance of rain today. It's drowned us out. Oh, I gotta get out here and fix this driveway. Put the box blade on that tractor on Jane Deere and get this all. We've been adding grass that we're pulling out of the garden. But it hasn't had a chance to set up. It just turned to mud and really made it worse. We have pumpkins coming on. Look at our pumpkins. This is the pumpkin tub. It's a cast iron tub, and we just filled it with compost. This is a good size one right here so far. Got one there. We have one back up in here. She's down there. Got another one over there. We're coming on. We have 2 more in the back. It's a different type of pumpkin. This is an Indian pumpkin. So we replanted the black-eyed peas, and all of this rain should get them germinated. This is a volunteer cucumber. We just left it. This was the first planting that we put in, and there is the blue Hopi corn. It's coming on. We haven't got to the pulling weeds out of the herb bed yet. That's the next project, is weeding this entire section here. So we've got a tomato volunteer that's coming up here. I'm gonna pull it. It doesn't need to be coming up. That wind was so strong. There was hail in it. It caught us at the farmer's market, and we just held the tent down. We stayed put. It was lightning hitting all around us. Oh, it was so dramatic. But we had baby turkeys, and that was my main concern. And we couldn't, the rain had come so quick that we couldn't move the turkeys, not without getting them soaked. So we just stuck them up under the tent and held on to the tent. You just see all of the rain. My goodness, all the water everywhere. I'm gonna walk back and check the pond here in a little bit. So we gotta get Charles' help here to fix this fence. He's gonna hammer staples in back into the post. Luckily, these posts are set. in the ground here. We put them 2 foot down into the ground, so when I hit that fence, it didn't bother that at all. It just it snapped the wire. So I'm gonna go through, stretch it back out while Charles hammers it in. It looks like some of the staples gave.
Probably did.
Do I need to be on that end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on that right there.
Okay. So we were talking about putting in a T-post right here to stabilize that, but I'm kind of thinking that if that did help me stop, I think next time I just won't pull in here. Lesson learned. And you know, it just, this ground, there's so much mud, the anti-lock brakes locked up, and that's the bad thing about some of these newer vehicles, that anti-lock brake system, ABS, it's been flashing, so probably time to change the brakes on the truck, but it locked up. We have about a half inch to an inch of mud out here, and that's the shallow areas. We have some it's sinking down 4 or 5 inches of mud, and so yeah, we were talking about putting a T-post in, and it's like, I don't know if we should or not. I mean, in case I have to use that fence to stop again. Yabba dabba doo, Flintstoning it out here. I'm just glad I didn't hit the peacock house or the chicken coop. That this was wide enough that the truck went in between them. So thumbs up to that. So the goats don't really mess with this area. They more mess with this side over here. Hey, Charles, I'm not going to put a T-post in.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. I will if I see the goats messing with it.
Okay.
So, all right. So that's fixed. Temporary. This is all temporary. Anyways, this fencing through here, this is all going to be replaced with a wooden split rail. So this is just, like I said, this is just temporary for right now. The back side of this is actually going to be a peacock pen, along with this area over here. We're going to do an area for them out here. So I know it scared them because after I hit the fencing, they just kind of, they panicked. And that was a close call, huh, babies? That was. They said, what in the world? Mr. Magoo out here driving around. Oh, Flintstones. Oh, Dino got in the truck. All right, so now I need to grab a container and we get to go pick blueberries. I'll take you guys along with me. We'll be right back. You see, there is water soaked everywhere out here. These are Cherokee tomatoes that we have in here. They are struggling right now. They're not rotted, not yet, but they are needing a couple of dry days, that's for sure. If you want to pick blackberries, then get a separate container for them.
Is there quite a few?
Well,
Okay.
I don't want them in the same container. We got a patch of dewberries that's coming up here. How this was explained to me, the difference between dewberries and blackberries. Dewberries stay low to the ground and they just branch off, but they stay out of one core stem. And the berries on dewberries are much larger than blackberries, and you can see how much bigger these are. So now everything medicinally is the same. I actually think dewberries actually probably have a higher concentration of medicinal value than blackberry leaves. But I was going to trim these out of here, and because I want this to be designated as a blueberry patch only. And like I said, it's time to pick them. So I have netting up right here, so I gotta fight through this netting to get in there and put it up good, keep the animals out, and not even meant us. Luckily, I think I have it to where we can just slide it up. I'm not really concerned about snakes right now because of all the rain that we've had. They've probably moved up to higher grounds up this way. All right, so step off in here, get my little bucket. I'm gonna set it here on top of the grasses.
Here, blueberries didn't come back. Get the blackberries.
Now this little bush here is one of our smaller bushes. She's still loaded with berries. Now this one's a little, I don't like picking them that purple. I like them darker. So we'll just leave them on. Turn here. This one, she's getting loaded.
Mm-hmm.
So as we all know, blueberries are loaded with antioxidants. They're really good with your for your skin complexion. And of course, that's before you junk them up with sugar. They kind of lose the medicinal value, I think, after adding sugars to them. But to each their own. So I'm about to put this down because this goes a lot faster with two hands. I just want to make sure I have this side before I step over. We purchased these blueberries in pandemic, and they weren't something that just grew overnight. This is year number 6 on them. No, I'm sorry. Year number 5. He sure did. Look at all that. Woo-wee! You'll see that? My goodness. Mm-hmm. Oh.
I'll take this in.
Oh,
bring
okay.
another
Okay.
container out.
So Charles going to take them on inside or that bucket. And what is that? 2 quarts?
I believe so.
And we're going to rinse them and then freeze them. They'll go in the deep freezer. We're still eating on blueberries from last year. And then a young woman gifted us some today at the farmer's market. Well, I say gifted. It was an exchange. I'm going to make her a pain salve out of cayenne pepper. And she gave me peaches, blueberries, and blackberries, which we have already. The blueberries and blackberries, but you know, it's what she had to give, so we accept that. You and me picking berries in the dark. Watch your thumbs. Don't be covering it. How'd I get out of
I'll
here?
just step over.
Oh.
It's right.
ease. All right, so this is the aftermath. This is after we picked them. This is another, what is this? 24 ounces. So that's
Pint.
1 pint. 1.5 pounds. So we left some purple ones on there, light purple, lavender. Those will be ready to pick in 2 days. So we pick them every 2 days. So, and we'll pick for, how long would you say, Charles?
About 4 weeks.
About a month?
Yep. Until they're all gone.
Yep. We got strong storms coming in tonight. Oh, I didn't get to show you guys yet. This is a popcorn plant we picked up in Tulsa. And it's asleep right now. When it goes to sleep, it'll all close in on itself. And in the morning, she'll open back up. And when she starts to bloom, she'll send out, it'll look like a corn cob of yellow flowers. And when it's disturbed, the aroma of popcorn. It's popcorn cassia. Very interesting. We put it in a pot right here. She's going to be coming inside. She's a tropical. So when we bring the lemons inside this year and the avocado, this is avocado here. Andy the avocado. She's doing good. And then, of course, the olive trees are doing good. I'm watching videos right now of how to make a medicine out of her leaves. But the olive trees, or the lemon trees here, are snapping out of it. They're finally rebounding from the hard winter we had. I didn't bring them inside. That was my folly. So that won't be happening this year. We'll put them in a larger pot, cleaner soil, and they'll be coming inside. So we appreciate you guys. We hope you're doing well and staying safe. We'll see you next time. Thank you.